think I did continents and islands. Let's see. It doesn't really say exactly what it was. I don't think. I don't think there's anything on here that changes the game, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I've been playing with it pretty much standard except for like cosmetic stuff. Anyways, I think it's continents and islands. I mean, I'd have no real belief that I will be able to win this game on Deity. I mean, there's really not a whole lot I can look at. I can look on the other side of this hill by stepping up here. And I suppose if I moved here, I might see more hills out here. If not, they'll just be blocked. I won't be able to see them, so I could move this way down the river. Where am I likely to move? Anywhere? Hmm. Well, you know, I could go down here and settle, right? Let's settle down here, just get some extra gold. But, you know, I was also thinking later I could just cut this down. And then I could just turn all of this into like farmland. You know, just get the bonuses. Why not? If I did that, I could settle here, right in place. If I wanted to, I could put an aqueduct here, and that would give me a 4 for error score on an industrial zone later. Right there, could happen. I don't see why not. I don't see a good reason to move. I could cross, I suppose. I think I'll just settle in place. So right now I'm just considering, okay, do I want to build up the city some before I do any expansion? That's what I'm thinking. Like I have really poor food. Right now it would take 15 turns to grow because I'm working this. Well, I could grow faster and expand quickly. But a lot of times that can lead to trouble. I could produce some warriors first and then expand. Or I could get a scout first. And even if I just got a builder in here, I probably could get mining and get the boost for craftsmanship. I feel like that maybe that's a good thing to shoot for. If I want to produce troops, craftsmanship would be good. So why not just go ahead and produce a builder quickly and research mining and just improve this? But do I want to get the builder right away? I mean, I can get a scout first, or I can get warriors. I'll probably get a scout. Let's just do this. Let's do the kind of like more standard scout. And really don't know if I'm going to expand yet. But I find like most of the time when it's a slow start like this, it's probably better to try to expand quickly. Maybe just going ahead and cutting that down to 8. So if I cut it down to 8, I could just get a warrior. But that will be timed correctly, and we can just start on the setup. We'll just try to expand. Meanwhile, I'm going to just check this fresh water, essentially, because we're going to try to expand quickly. What helps me the most? I mean, archery, I could run into somebody, and maybe I could get an archer up. Also try for the wheel. Though the boost that we'll get is for masonry, so we could build walls. Well, it could make sense to go here, masonry. And then maybe after the settler, we could build builder. Let me just go down this river and just take a quick peek down here and see what's down here. We have coasts. Look at this. Interesting. Oh, we have a city-state here, so that's good, actually. Let me see if I'm the first to meet them. I am the first to meet them. So we will get an extra production whenever we build buildings or wonders, districts. And to get another envoy, we need a trade route, so they're very close. So it's definitely a possibility. Okay, so that means there's nobody super close right here, probably. Maybe cover some distance back from the river here so we can see how we want to settle this river. Just a little bit further. I also like to try to look around this lake over here too and just see what it looks like to settle over there. We do have some barbs in the area. We'll have 2 warriors, so like if I had to fight some barbarians, it would be the first thing. We could get some promotions. Alright, I have a chance here that, okay, so do we want to go settler immediately? I think that was the whole plan, so I suppose we might as well just. Meanwhile, this warrior will have this. I also want to. I want to book. Maybe we'll look at the top side over here with this warrior. We'll let him wander. Let the scout wander around. He can see what he wants to see. And desert. Desert barrier means that probably if it's, I don't know how thick it is. It's thick. It doesn't look thick. Okay, it's not a thick band, but sometimes they can act as a little bit of a barrier to expansion. I like that. Sometimes starting next to some. Oh. And I'm the first to meet this city-state as well. So that's pretty significant. That'll give us a free pantheon without having to change my government policies, but they need me to find another continent. Okay, so this is changing some things. Like there's nobody up here either close. Now there could be somebody over here still. I have not checked that way or this way. So I think this warrior probably should keep going this direction. Oh, it looks like there is somebody here. See their border. But this desert is actually much wider in this direction. So it does present a little bit of a barrier. So we'll just continue to look forward here and find out who we have here as a potential trading partner, maybe. Could be a rival. That is Teddy Roosevelt. So we'll visit him. And also I've met another civilization, Lady Six Sky, priestess and warrior, queen of the Maya. Greetings. And she wants to know if I want to exchange information. But I'm meeting her very early in the game. So she potentially could be very close. I think it would be a bad idea. She may have already seen my capital. But there's no way for me to know that, so I'm not going to give it away. We'll see. And I did get an inspiration for foreign trade, so that means for some reason I did get that envoy. This is a trade route that I need. I got that trade route going before the end of the era, then not only will I get another envoy here, but yeah, I'll open it up for a new quest for the next era. So could do that. Yeah. I'm going to just kind of clear out what's down around here, and let's just see what we're really dealing with here as far as like a defensive system. Like, he has to come around for one thing, like so far. I don't know what this looks like. We'll have to look at that too. Okay, I thought this would be water, so this is very interesting. This looks like it probably is closed, but we're going to head up and we're going to look at this because if he wants to expand in my direction, he has to come around these mountains, I think, and go up to the river here. So I have a settler coming. You know, I could move forward here and go ahead and take this spot. If I get this spot and hold it, even if Washington doesn't like it, if he doesn't attack me immediately, then I can hold this. Or even if he does find me and attack me, if I can hold it, then pretty much I'm locking him out. It looks like this bridge might go down a ways. So if we act quickly, we might lock him out of this area over here for a while. So probably foreign trade, right? We might get that trade maybe. And I'll just strengthen my units against barbarians. And we'll just speed up the faith so we can get a pantheon a little bit earlier, why not? And let me bring this warrior back up. We want to come over to this area. I think it's going to take us 7 turns to get there. Do I want to clear this out on the way up? What's the potential of me dropping a city over here? I mean, I suppose it could happen. There's coast there. There's an oasis for fresh water. I mean, I could put a city down here. So it would be helpful to know what is there. Probably could see some of it from here. There we go. And now we'll try to send him back up too. Settlers coming up at 2 turns, so this is really bad timing. You know, this is like maybe you could say this is poor play on my part. Right? Okay, so that's one settler moving forward. Could I follow it up militarily? Should I Put a slinger in there, just in case we get attacked. I'm going to masonry. I think probably it's not a slinger really. It's probably maybe just a third warrior would be a better follow-up. Looks like the pressure is already really high, but we're going to grow, so we're going to go give it a shot. But I might have to follow it up with another city quite quickly. I could put another city down here for some growth, buy up the fishing. Okay. This is going to be a lot of pressure, and I have a ways to go before I get a governor. So this could be problematic. I'm not sure if this is even wise at this point. Wait a minute. This one is cleared up. I could do it right here on the desert. Do I want to invite her? Not yet. Oh wait, she sees me anyways. And you know what? She's seeing me from the west, so I don't know what's out here. If she's close, we could get attacked. And both my warriors are now here over at Washington, closer to Washington. And now I feel somewhat stretched. I have another warrior coming in. Maybe I need to produce more troops, just in case. I need to definitely get a scout out there. Alright, now we're at the 2 again. I think maybe I go ahead and just put it down right here on the desert. I think they might give me a power score. Yeah, so there's the desert settle. I'm going to buy this. I mean, I can buy this when I get to 240 gold. I can just buy this. I could wait and buy that because it will take a long time to build it. That would be useful to have it. But honestly, like what he needs probably more than anything is needs to be able to get some campuses down. So maybe there's a way to get a good campus in here somewhere. So I'm very stretched on people. I need to get my guys up here to uncover this much more thoroughly so I can see where I could put a campus. And in the meantime, I mean, I suppose I could build a builder. Maybe even I could just build a slinger here. I'll just build up the military a little bit because we are definitely very weak. We're very fragile society. Alright, so that looks like a great place, right? I'll have to be able to harvest it, so I need irrigation before I can put one in here. There's a possibility that I mean, I think he has to buy through one more level before he could get this spot. So it's probably not a big risk that it gets lost, but it is a good spot. So I don't know. I've seen the computer buy stuff sometimes. When it buys something out, 2 rings. I do see it. I think I've seen it before. So I've seen it happen in a game. So there is a possibility that they could be taken from me. Should I buy it? I mean, it would be expensive at this point, and that would be all of my money. And so that means I can forget about the monument being bought here. Right now they're still 50 and 80, so it would cost me 130. I could buy it right now. I could lock it in. I am losing. I'm losing quite quickly. So that's a problem. Now getting to early empire would be nice too. Because I could get 2 more loyalty for garrison units. I don't know how quick I can make that happen. But getting the governor and that card and this is much more problematic than I thought it was going to be. How fast can this city grow? Like I could buy this because it would help me grow right now. It would give me 3 food. I mean, this one give me 2 and 3, so that's a good one too. But what do I need most is probably growth. If I bought it up, I would be able to grow in 5 turns, I think, and that would probably significantly slow down the rebellion here. This one I can't depend on for pressure, and it's wanting to produce a unit, so like I already have major problems. I'm already in dire need of money and everything else. So we'll just it'll slow down the slinger quite a lot, but we need to grow the city. I think it's 6 turns then. Well, that was 5, but could try to make another settler. And then I could try to put down another city to reinforce Methome. Might have to do that. I'm not even sure if we can stay in the. Like, this game is starting out hard. Well, Vietnam has now denounced me. Oh, we have to watch our back over there. There it's already flipping. Oh, 19 turns. Um, and, we'll make a win condition if I don't hold Methome. This game is over. It's already over. Alright, so I did want to scout. Because I have problems now. Now I have this other person behind me, Vietnam, somewhere. And they will attack if they're close enough. I could send a scout out to go look, or even another warrior, as I was planning to do before. There's also maybe the idea of building a monument, so maybe we could speed up how quick we can get our governor, because we're going to need it. I don't even know if I can hold this city at all. 19 turns, that might speed up. So, I mean, I think maybe monument then would help a lot. Let's just do it. I don't know if I can get the boost though. I mean, this will go to 4. And let's see if we can buy an amenity somewhere. Nothing. So an amenity would be nice, so a builder would be nice too. What is most important? Probably holding Methone, probably. I don't even know if I can hold it, but we'll build a one. And send these warriors to kind of look around maybe a little bit, since that's all I've got. Okay, there's a warrior. And he is kind of moving this direction. Some barbarian encampment down here, and I think it's close enough to give 2 arrow score, but I'm not 100% sure on that. These guys need to come on back down this way. Chetty sent a delegation. Went up on the get a free builder. I don't know how much that would help me. What are we doing here? So we're down to 14 turns and it'll flip. Well, it won't flip directly to them, but it will become a free city. Let's see. Did I guess I could build a holy site out here, huh? Maybe we should build holy sites, try to get a religion, then we can maybe give ourselves some boosts or some bonuses that make sense for what I've got here. Maybe something, some of these buildings you can build and you can get food off of them. I like you could use some food. But I want to take faith from desert tiles, holy sites. I mean, one faith from adjacent desert tiles, because I could get a +8 right here. But how far in the game are we here? I feel like we've been in the game for a long time. I'm almost got masonry. In fact, I mean, I never got that boost, did I? Well, wasn't meant to be, I guess. I don't know. Holy sites never really, really helped me that much. Well, you know what? Why not? Maybe we'll build one desert folklore. We'll do it. We'll build a holy site out here in the desert. We'll have one. If Metho makes it, it'll build a holy site. All right. It looks like we do have problems coming in here. So where's my other guy here? Yep. There's 2 more coming. Now I suppose what I can do is, well, I want to get my guys somewhat into place in the cover over here.
Every nation lives.
Yeah, this game is a disaster. Like right from the start. And I think everything, like this was doomed. It was doomed right from the beginning. So I did get a trader, but now what's the odds of me actually being able to produce that and actually get it going for any length of time? Not long, I would imagine. No, I don't think I can save that dome. So the question now is do I wait for him to attack? If I wait for him to attack, he will pelt this capital. But if I attack him, I think he has to write a different war script. So it will go a little bit differently. He may not go after the capital quite as hard in that case as the digital. I could just do that, but if I do it, then Teddy will hate me because he hates, I think, fighting on his continent. Maybe it's not this guy. I don't know. I'm not sure what all he has for agendas. Oops. I think there was another one that didn't like. It was the other version of him, maybe. Well, I waited another turn, and it looks like to me that they made the decision for me. So they really hit hard. Like, no, they hardly took any damage at all. And they were hitting him in the trees. Almost killed him. So now, like, I really have to back up. or I have to take another couple round of hits like that. So I think, obviously building this trader now doesn't make sense. I shouldn't be bothered. So, what am I gonna build? Maybe another warrior. Take 5 turns will I survive. I mean, it's not likely. Do this. Slow. In fact, you know what? Maybe you can survive another hit and take one of the hits. Maybe, I mean, he is promoted, so you might kill him. I didn't take the hit, took it there. So, yeah, my defenses are basically demolished. I'll take more hits because, I mean, if I don't take them with my warriors, they'll take them on the capital. So we'll just take as many as we can. Good move went into the capital, I suppose. I think this for next round, this one will definitely die. This one will probably definitely die. I could save them. No. Could save both of them. He may not even take a hit, but if I move him back, they definitely might come down and hit Pella. These guys are too weak to be a big help. I don't know, I could just try to save them. If I let them both die, they'll take slightly more damage, but then I have no units, really. I think Pella might take a couple of hits. We'll see. I mean, I think good chance that I'll lose this game anyhow. And I'm okay with that. It's not look like the easiest start in the world. Well, so there is masonry. We could construct the walls in 9 turns. Well, let's see what happens. Produce that warrior and then we'll build it. And then we'll produce an archer. If it survives that long. Oh, he ran away. He ran away. Shoot. Still don't want him to die. He might die. Nope. Just move back and hit it. Got uncoordinated for some reason. This guy is about to flip. We did not make that because I need this to grow in 6 turns. You know, I need that to be now. But even then, it wouldn't be enough, would it? No. Well, that was the weakest attack I think I've ever seen in my life. Wow. It really hits hard. Methone's gone. And it is now flipping quite quickly to America. I met another. I want to get a promotion. I mean, they didn't get Pella. They didn't get Pella, I tell you. But now, what's the chances of me getting over here and just taking this back over? At 8 turns. And this guy could come. The 2 of them take it, it's only at 10. Maybe we'll have to go. Let's go. Take a look and see about the defender down here. Two defenders. So that's going to slow us down quite a bit. Yeah, we might as well invite him. You know, oddly enough, that almost killed him. Very weak. Okay, I've got 2 scouts from Rome on the borders. Got more units showing up here, but the wall is going up in 3 turns. So I think that's not a big concern, really. Here's Maya's warriors. They have warriors now quite close to my borders. What I want to do, I'm going to try to take a crack at this city here, so I'm trying to move my warriors out. I don't know if it's a good idea to move this guy just yet. Still needs 2 turns. You know what? We'll see. This guy's almost dead. We still don't really have time to send it. I was thinking I could just send it and just get the envoy, but still wouldn't have time. Unless I bought it. No, I still couldn't send it on the same turn. So we kind of missed that opportunity. It doesn't matter. What do we want to build here? We probably have lost our way in this game, but lingering on, maybe we could go with. Yeah, we'll get that scout out there. And we try to move these guys up closer to the city. I don't think we're going to get this in time. We're going to go ahead and take some shots at it. Let's see. I would like to siege it, of course, but doesn't really look like I even really have time to do that. So we'll see if we get it. Maybe next turn, I don't know. Here comes the governor. Well, we do need to advance, of course, this game. I have no advancement whatsoever. No campus, no good campus planned, really. My population is really low. It's like a pretty hard start to something that's actually quite hard to do anyway. Take some of these barbarians out. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get the city next turn or not, but I'll put that in just in case. I mean, I might flip this turn. I don't know. It's just 2 turns. I'll only heal a little bit. We'll see. Maybe we can go ahead and nab this city. If we can. There we go. We'll keep it. Now we could go ahead and purchase the monument outright. Should speed it up. And now we can move our governor. It's still flipping, even with the governor going in. Even with that one card, I have the one card in for loyalty. Well, if I could get him to rank 2, I suppose that will give me 4 more points if I take Garrison Commander, but he's so low down. Like already at 44.5 out of 100, That's City Mythome. It doesn't have that many turns before it starts to lose productivity. And even if I do take Garrison Commander, I still only slow it down. So at this point, I feel that I honestly think that this game is over. Like like if I'm going to conquer the world, I have to have a better start than this. This is not good enough. Like this is a struggle right from the start for me. Like this is tough land. I mean, it doesn't yield a whole lot. Like a lot of it along the river here is, it's just open ground to a certain degree. Like it's not like these cities are great. Not a lot of space. I mean, I immediately have a foe. There's a North Washington potential foe. Well, anyway, I would say, or I'll do. I should. I'm obligated to do this.
From the dust to which our civilization first rose, so too shall we return. As the light of our people fades to nothingness, we wonder if one